Hello, students. Let us start our today's topic, that is respiration. The process in which the cells of an organism obtain energy by combining oxygen and glucose is called as respiration. It involves breathing. So there are two type of respiration. First one is aerobic respiration. It is the process of producing energy in the presence of oxygen. It means aerobic respiration needs the oxygen. Second one is anaerobic respiration. It is a process of producing energy in the absence or lack of oxygen. It means it do not need oxygen for the respiration process. So here we can see the chart where glucose is converting into pyruvate and energy. So glucose, it is the end product of digestion process. So glucose C6H12O6, it is having 6 carbon molecules. It is present in the cytoplasma. In the cytoplasma, glucose get converted into pyruvate and energy. So this pyruvate is again converted into so many things. Here, first one, in the absence of oxygen, pyruvate is converted into ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy. In the lack of oxygen, the pyruvate is converted into lactic acid and energy. So in the presence of oxygen, pyruvate is converted into water, carbon dioxide and energy. So the energy released during the cellular respiration is used to synthesize a molecule called as ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. These are the energy currency of life. In the human respiratory system, glucose is present in the cytoplasma. It is get converted into pyruvate and energy. In the presence of oxygen, the pyruvate is converted as water, carbon dioxide and energy. Human respiratory system. Oxygen enters the body by the nose. The air is filtered by the fine hairs which are present in the nose. From the nose, the air passes through the throat and it goes to lungs. In the lungs, the air passage divides into smaller and smaller tubes and finally reach in alveoli. Here you can see in the diagram. Alveoli. It is the balloon-like structure which provide a surface for exchange of gases. The walls of the alveoli connected with the blood vessels. Then the oxygen dissolved in the hemoglobin from alveoli and carried from lungs to the different parts of body. The blood bring carbon dioxide from the cells, releases into alveoli. It means alveoli carries the air and it transfers the oxygenated blood to various parts of body. So blood is having hemoglobin, that is a protein, hemoglobin. Okay, so hemoglobin carries the oxygen from alveoli to different parts of body, whereas it carries carbon dioxide from the different parts of body and it give back to the alveoli. So alveoli receives the carbon dioxide and gives the oxygen to the hemoglobin. Respiration in plants. So gaseous exchange occur in plants through the stomata in leaves, lenticles in stem, and surface of the roots. During respiration, plants absorb oxygen and use them with the glucose to create carbon dioxide, water, and energy. That is written in the chemical formula, that is glucose plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O and energy. In plants, aerobic respiration take place. It means they uses oxygen for the respiration. Exchange of gases is performed through the stomata in plants. In daytime, when photosynthesis is taking place, plants release oxygen and consume carbon dioxide. But the opposite happens in the night. That means they uses the oxygen in night and gives the carbon dioxide out to the environment. If photosynthesis is not taking place, then in the night the plants consume O2 and release carbon dioxide. So this is all about the respiration in plants and animals.